Overall, I thought The Color of Water was a very good and interesting book. It was super easy to read, and it was also really easy to connect to. Many of the things James goes through in his life aren't things that maybe I would experience, but they give me a deeper understanding of things that like a lot of people I know or may meet will experience at one point in their life. Although I don't have the same background as him, and I don't face a lot of what he's going through due to his race and skin color, there's a lot of stuff I've seen happen similar to his story, and a lot of it applies to people in my life and things in my life. So when he talks about his siblings joining the Black Panthers, and the start of the civil rights and kind of like how it started, it reminds me a lot about Black Lives Matters today and how they're starting to fight for more civil rights, and makes it super easy for me to connect to a lot of people who are fighting for that because I get to see it in the eyes of someone who's experiencing the segregation and the hate against them. Also, it kind of reminds me of we're learning about that kind of stuff in APUSH, and it helped me get a deeper understanding of what the people were thinking and why they thought it was important to fight, and like even though there's so much violence, how they kept going through it and how important it was to them. It also makes it super easy for people today to connect current events to the 1960s, which can be kind of hard sometimes, but it makes it super easy to connect it due to the segregation and the religion, because like it talks about in the book how his mother was Jewish and he was Jewish, and sometimes they got made fun of or excluded. Ruth mentions also how the world was kind of against her and Andrew, and that's also a big part today, how a lot of people don't like mixed marriages, and even though it's a lot more socially accepted today, some people still look down upon it and see people as lesser because they do that. So it still faces a lot of discrimination, which can be hard for the people who want to get married. Overall, my interpretation of the theme of this novel was that our past life and color doesn't matter, only our intelligence and work ethic should really control how others treat and respect you, and a lot of the other things that we think of, like looks and skin color and religion, are really irrelevant and shouldn't be something that we base our opinions on. This is one of my favorite books that we've read this year. It was really interesting, and it helped me gain a lot of knowledge on both current and past events due to being able to connect them together now, and also like learning about all the new stuff.